Hello everyone and welcome back to Hagenstead. We're here again with HITMAN82 and Fadman, and we found our way back to the shop again. But if you look out the door you can only see one tractor. So I hopped on the back, and Hitman was a reckless driver.
Yeah, we barely made it.
I mean, there were times I thought I was going to fall off the tractor, but yeesh. So we've got our field sown out, and we're now kind of in the mood, ready to kind of harvest. So we need something to harvest with, and we've been very grateful for all the comments on what harvester we should get. But because of the money at the moment, and we haven't had time to change the mod, we're going to stick with the it was the FAR, wasn't it?
Yep.
Because there isn't one in the classic mod pack, so I'm just going to cycle
And
through.
we'll need a tipper.
We'll need a tipper.
So there's
big
one in
tipper.
the mod pack, so we'll try that one first.
Yes, there is, and I'm just derping around. I'm not figuring out what buttons to press. Feeding technology? No, we don't want feeding technology. You'd think that I've actually figured this part out, but apparently not. Harvesters,
I guess we
there we
needed
go.
a training section.
Yeah. You're gonna take me out the back of the sheds again, aren't you, and beat the living devil out of me. Right, okay, so we have a harvester, and then we're gonna go for the mods by type and figure out if we can find the dipper.
It's pretty cool, the squeak when you open the chute on this.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, that's how you know it's old. Right, so we've got a tipper, a grain trailer. So that looks pretty small, which is pretty good. Well, not necessarily for us, but... So, who's driving what this time?
You hop in one, I'll grab the other.
I see you. This is the major, isn't it?
That's the major.
Yeah, I'm just remembering, so...
And
Oh.
I think the harvester should be named Brutus.
Brutus, yeah, okay. I'll go with that. So... Oh yes, I can tell it's the major. The deep voice.
Yeah, he's a growly old one.
He certainly is that. Okay.
So we had some exciting times there the other day with the harvester with Sean.
Oh yeah, we had a multiplayer game up because there's a lot of people that are interested in playing multiplayer, so I've started experimenting with having a few people on, and I think when I get the fibre broadband I'll be looking to maybe do that with a few more peeps, and we'll have a multiplayer, not this game, but we'll have a multiplayer together that we can kind of earn some money and play about with the different mods and equipment. But yeah, the three of us were all derping around and tractor surfing, and it was quite amusing.
So the harvester will actually lift a tractor, but then you can't steer.
Yeah, and you have to lift the right tractor, because if you get the heavy ones, then you just lift the harvester off the ground. So, not that anyone
Okay,
could have
so
figured that out.
I guess we're not really ready to start harvesting yet.
It doesn't look like it, no. Let me just shut the tractor off. I'm just going to park it in the
Must
middle of the
be some
road,
dirt.
so I hope you're not kind of bothered by that. It's just kind of there's no white lines, so I'll park it wherever. So yeah, I think we kind of need a time machine.
We'll make it so.
Okay.
Well, there we go.
And as if by magic, that's it. We have a field of barley ready for us.
Ready to go at the crack of 10 a.m.
Exactly. I'm just going to turn plant growth back to normal. In case it got lost in the speed up scene, we turned it up to fast because I'd forgotten to. Did you move my equipment? I swear I parked my trailer. I parked my trailer irresponsibly.
I'm mental about putting things away.
Okay, well, I'll go and I'm going to get old Bessie. So I'm assuming I'm driving the tractor and you're harvesting.
Sure. Oh, you know what? We should have gotten that old-time tractor weight. Because once that that tipper fills, you're not going to be able to steer very well with that one.
Oh.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, we didn't check that mod out, did we? So, oh well.
Well, we'll see how it works.
Well, either Bessie will do the job, or she'll end up with her front wheels in the air.
And we're off for our first harvest.
Oh yes.
So exciting.
Yeah, it's not quite like Stocker with the crab harvests. It's not quite the same amount of pressure. Hopefully no one's going to be injured. And you parked this trailer up here where there's the rooster, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought you'd enjoy that. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Remind me if I can return the favour anytime. Have you finished harvesting the field yet?
I'm working on the tree right now.
You're not supposed to harvest the tree. It's the barley that's growing in the field. Just FYI. Now I need to remember how to use the ES limiter again.
We use plus and minus to adjust the speed.
Yeah. I was doing it the other day, and I ended up kind of not quite getting in sync with the harvester, but almost.
I'm still adjusting the speed of this, so I'll be speeding up a bit.
I'm going to zoom out.
After all that plowing, this machine seems pretty big. Takes big chunks out of it.
Yeah. And we still haven't figured out what we're going to do with straw. Actually, no, we have, haven't we? But we just haven't got the equipment yet for that.
Nope, we should have enough money for that, and maybe another field.
Yeah.
Or bigger.
That would be
bigger
good.
Cultivators or something. I don't know.
I think bigger plows. I've seen Sean, who plays with us on the Feed the Beast server, he's suggested some mods that might be a slightly bigger plow, a 3-furrow plow, that's still in the historical kind of taste, so we'll have to check that one out and see what happens.
So I guess what we're doing is kind of pretending we're starting early on, and we'll slowly work our way up to more advanced equipment.
Yeah. If we keep going long enough, we might even end up purchasing some modern equipment. But I definitely liked your idea that we would keep our old tractors and kind of have a showcase of all the old equipment.
I have them rusting in a field somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, the tractors we'll probably keep in the barn.
Oh, I didn't quite get there in time.
I tell you, these tipper drivers.
Yeah, well, that's
okay.
just
We'll survive.
well, we're gonna have to. So We've got plenty of field left. I'm sure we can, with enough practice, we can get it right.
It's been a long time since I've driven this one manually.
Just trying to get in sync with you so that next pass I can actually...
Bit of a leg spike there.
Yeah, just a little bit. Park at those brakes. Right. You're empty. I'm going to go and have to empty this, otherwise you're not going to get unloading much. Ooh. We are getting a bit of lag.
I wonder if that's props again.
I wonder. Stand by. I'm going to turn it off for a second.
Of course, we should probably buy 2 of those.
Were we going for balers, or were we going for something different?
Oh, that's right, the forage wagon, or the self-propelled forage wagon.
Yeah, and I'm still having major issues with lag because of fraps. So I can't even...
I wonder if we need to save this and restart again.
Yep, I think we'll save and I'll restart the computer entirely, and we'll be back. Okay, so after a reboot, I kind of went in and looked at my hard drive, and it was practically full, so not sure if we can blame fraps for that one. It was probably just me being a complete derp, and not realising that I'd run out of space, basically. So, not the cleverest thing, but hey hey. You're gonna do these things when you're running fraps and recording multiple things and then actually not offloading them as quickly as you'd want to. So that's what happens. Oop, and I've got the F1 on. I don't need that on. And I'm not going to get back in time to empty your...
That's
chute.
okay, I'll have a bit of a coffee break.
Yeah, coffee break, is it? Tea and watercress sandwiches. Okay, we're having another slowdown. This is not because
Maybe
I haven't...
I'm harvesting too quickly.
No, maybe. There's something definitely not quite right, but... Oh, it's another side empty tipper.
Yeah, it just looks like the other one with a different skin on it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's just wooden, isn't it? So...
How are you doing for cash?
225,000.
Okay.
So we're doing pretty well. Although I do need to go and spend some of it because we need some fuel in old Bessie. Because she's not going to be happy in a few moments if I don't. And yeah, okay, it's this side for fuel. So you can have an extended tea break. So she's going to drink up some go-go juice. Oh, if I can get her close enough. There you go, Bessie. There we go, that's it. 44 litres isn't a great deal of capacity for a fuel tank, but there we go.
It's not much of an engine. It's basically a lawn tractor.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking at lawn tractors right now, that's why I say it. The ones I'm seeing are about 26 horsepower. That's just for lawnmower.
Okay. Oh, so you decided it's a good idea to stand up there. You've been sunbathing or something?
That's just what I was doing.
Goodness me. Honestly. It's a good job I'm holding the purse strings on this one.
Well, yeah, I would have gone to the beach. I just don't have any money.
Exactly. Beach bum simulator. Come on. Hopefully some of these lag issues where it's the connection over the internet will be solved, because I'm hopefully going to get fibre broadband connected on hopefully Friday of this week when this goes up.
That's pretty exciting. And
yeah,
in the middle of nowhere.
And it should, yeah, should help with the uploads, because it's just been painful. I mean, a 30-minute episode takes 8 or 9 hours to upload, so. Okay, so it looks like we can get 2 passes reliably in the trailer. Just about. Oh. I'm suffering again.
Yep.
We went down to 0 frames per second there for a second. I wonder if it is something to do with the harvesting of the field.
I don't know. It's working now, and I've seen lots of videos of people harvesting.
Yeah.
So. It's a slideshow right now.
Yeah, I know. But, now it's back to normal again. Well, we'll keep going. I think we'll persevere. I need to figure out these potential issues with Fraps and see if there's a different way to record, perhaps, and we'll try that next episode. Just see if we can get a little bit more success with not dropping the frame rate and lagging out so badly. But it's all an experience, and hopefully our wonderful viewers are experiencing it with us and not cursing the screen, because we're not. We're just dealing with it.
Well, I am. I'm just not pressing my button.
Ah, right. Well, I'm not cursing the screen. I'm just being me, chilling out, saying, well, if it's gonna be, it's gonna be. Sounds a bit strange, I know, but.
If you're wondering why I stop a bit at the end, it's to keep the straw on the field. Just makes it easier to collect later.
Yeah, and is that another job? You've got me collecting it by hand or something, or?
Hey, if I thought you could do it quickly, I would.
Hey! I got in there in time. Come on, come on, come on, old Bessie. She's struggling, bless her. And every time I think I've gotten it right, I just kind of haven't. I'm just going to do it manually for the minute. And go all over the place. Hey! I know how to drive, honest. Right, that's the trailer full. Again.
That was me not paying attention, and now I have straw on the grass. So I'm going to have to retire.
Well done. Well, I think if you can overlook the fact that I was just completely insane on that pass, I think you can probably get away with a little bit of straw on the grass. Sean C is a derp. Excellent. Yup. He's even changed his TeamSpeak nickname to Derpy Derp. So
he had a clever way of getting the tractor and the cultivator into the chicken pen now.
Yes, yeah. And then he proceeded to plough rather than cultivate. So, fortunately, well, I haven't actually gone into that save game recently, but fortunately I don't think I saved that one, so all of the destruction that was the antics that went on the other night doesn't need to be undone.
It'll be in my memory always. So I've got full load here, wondering where my tipper went.
Yeah, he went to offload because the tipper isn't that big, so perhaps we ought to have bought a second one.
Yeah, or the Gilbert one, I guess. It holds 20,000, but I was hoping to start with that newer, smaller one, but it's just the same as the one that you get in the beginning.
Yeah, I think it's the same capacity. It's just,
skin.
like I say, a wooden skin on it. So, so now I've got to drive on the crops, have I? Holy moly!
If you're that worried about it, that's not a problem.
Yeah, I don't reckon to drive on the crops. I'm with Darren Stocko on that one. It's just not right.
The class 770. If you drive in the crops, you flatten them.
Yeah.
That's a pretty nice harvester. I like that one. Not something you'll see very soon on this one, though. On this game.
No, it fits. It doesn't sound very historical. Okay. And that wasn't while you were on, was it? On the multiplayer the other night, Sean managed to one of the trees up on the hill. He managed to literally wrap the tractor and trailer around them, so they were literally embedded in the tree. It was, I think, his proudest dirt moment.
Yeah, maybe an award is in order. The Order of the Derp.
Yes. Oh, I will get this in synchronization in a minute. Yay, there we go, and I can switch around to the front and drive off completely crazily. Hey, hey, we're in sync, my goodness. And I don't mean the boy band. Hey.
Well, that was a good run.
Yeah, it was a little shaky to start
at the end
with.
Of this run, you should probably run back and unload that, and then pick up on the start of the next one. I don't know if you get enough time to do that, but
if I don't crash into trees. Poor old Bessie. When you say I need to empty the trailer very shortly, but yeah, so yeah, you're right. When we get to the bottom of this one, I should go and empty the trailer. Because you can probably see my percentage as well, can't you?
No, I can't. What I can do though is cut on the other side of the field. So after you're finished unloading on that strip, then you can just keep motoring right over to the silo. Try that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's worth a shot.
Here, I'll hook right here so you can.
That was almost perfect,
but not quite.
No, not quite. There we go. That's got it. So we'll do a space view. Hey! Hitman from space.
Okay, I'll go start on the other side there.
and empty this load. So by the time you're coming back down, it should be time for me to come and collect.
That is the plan.
As it were. Hey, hey. It's almost like you're thinking about this.
Well, I did tell you I'm kind of mental about stuff like this.
Yeah,
You didn't believe it, did you?
absolutely. Well, there's mental and then there's mental. So... But who knows? But hey, at least this time I haven't tried to beat the horn and hire a worker. And given the fact that I've got a tipper on, I'm not likely to be able to do that either, so... But there we go. Bessie's at full power, but she's not going to make it before you hit the 100.
I'll just pretend I'm stuck on the tree.
Okay.
Help, I'm stuck on a tree.
Thank heavens for small mercies.
So we've been having some
I'm going to do a quick turn.
fun on your server for the last couple nights with Stocko visiting us.
Yes, obviously it'd be significantly later when this episode actually gets out on YouTube.
You might want to just do a
okay,
little...
this trailer is... Uh-huh. That's exactly what I was thinking. So yeah, be significantly later that this episode goes out, I think. But yeah, Stocko's been on the server, and he's I think he's declaring war. He's going to start a house building competition with Dare. I think he's taking advantage of Dare's technical difficulties and his business trip. So, but hey, if you've got an advantage, you best play to it. So there we go. Ooh. One of these days I'll get it so that I can get the right
You're doing fine.
speed straight off.
You getting there?
Yeah. It's just that starting speed. You start and I start, and then because I have to catch up, I have to speed it up.
It's a little trickier doing it this way versus, you know, having a hired worker do the harvesting and then you just drive alongside.
Yes.
Less predictable.
Right, I'm at 60. Yeah, you like to make it nice and easy for me.
I could reduce my
Shall
speed
we
a little
see?
bit if that helps.
No, that's all right.
So you should be dumping that now. Like on that return leg.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Which means I've just lost valuable time in watching you turn around. So I need a tractor with warp engines attached. To the side
I would
of it.
use the other tractor. It's faster.
It's also louder. I have sensitive ears.
Wear earmuffs.
But
Or hearing
yeah.
protection. Wad up some barley and cram it in your ears.
Okay. Okay. Barley earplugs. I suppose it's better than barley hair plugs. So I think after I've unloaded you this time, it'll be time to try and switch to the Major. Because he's only appeared in a little bit of the episode so far. And we'll see how much quicker he is.
Well, we'll get to see, you'll be able to watch the video and see if it's too loud.
Yeah. It's alright.
If we weren't running ESL,
Okay.
then this thing would be going so slow you wouldn't have any trouble keeping up with that trailer.
Yes. Well, that's all good. I'm going to do it sneaky here. If I remember to start the engine. I'm going to get the Major out ready. So I'm going to try and catch up with you in a moment. Oh, if I can remember which way the Major needs to come. Oh, there he is. Haha. So we'll see how much Bessie has compared to the Major.
Bessie is coming pretty close to being parked, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, once we got this first harvest, we'd perhaps look at upgrading tractors. So she's certainly not kind of in her finest hour right now. And yeah, it's best that you just carry on harvesting for the minute, because you're not going to like how I'm just kind of leaving the equipment lying around.
Making a mess, are you?
No, I'm being efficient on the journeys, but not tidy.
I almost got stuck in a rut. Somebody went here and plowed up some of the grass and I had to drive over it.
Well,
I bet Sean did it.
I can't imagine who'd do that. Well, yeah, we'd have to say Sean, because I mean, it couldn't possibly have been either of us. Never mind the fact that I'm not giving Sean the password to get on this one yet. So, there we go. Right, let's see how the Major does. So, see if we notice an increase in speed. Okay, stop. He's got squeaky brakes as well. I hadn't realised that before. Okay, right. So we're not really cutting out and editing it too much this time around because it's the harvest. But we'll see if we can get old Bessie parked before Hitman notices. So we're getting 19 miles an hour out of the Major, 20 miles an hour now. We were only getting up to about 16, 17 with Bessie.
A front weight would help as well once your trailer is full.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think we need to figure out mods for that one, don't we?
I
know you
for
had
the front
a
weight,
suggestion.
Steve posted one on Stocko's forum. There's a link for it. I tried it. It works just fine.
Excellent. Excellent. Right, so now it's the tractor challenge to see if I can get Bessie parked whilst you turn. So good job I left her engine running. Otherwise that could have taken some time.
How are we doing on our recording time?
That's a very good question. I have absolutely no idea.
Well, we can guess by the time because we started at about 10 to 10 on the game times.
Yeah.
So we've probably got half an hour at least of footage.
Yeah. And I think episode 2 was 45 minutes, so... Although we're aiming for the kind of half hour, 45 minutes time frame.
I go quiet just because I'm trying to focus on keeping the thing running straight. I just pick a point on the front of the harvester and line it up with the crop lines.
Yeah. Much like myself, you don't want to leave any
I don't leave bits.
little bits left over, so...
I can't. It's not in my nature. I'll have to go all the way back and do it all again if I miss them.
Okay, I'm looking at the wrong percentage. I'm looking at my percentage rather than looking at yours. So I think we've got the...
Yep, we'll see how long it takes you to get back.
Now. Yeah, that'll be the Major's first challenge. Although he is a bit slower with full trailer, obviously, which is nice to see actually. The realism of knowing that it's pulling some weight. So, if only gravity were faster. Might make it, because we're on our way, although maybe not, because that harvest is going at an impressive rate.
Miles an hour.
Okay. Try and pull a sneaky.
Yeah, just pull under it here to unload. Once you hit about 50, I'll start again.
There we go. See if we can get another sync shot with the Major. Hey, hey!
Now we're farming.
There we go.
You need to drop your speed by about 1% probably.
Yeah. And
that would help, but you're driving a red tractor, so what are you going to do?
Well, it's better than a red car.
Off you go.
Okay. Okay. I think we might pause the recording after this take and just come back when we're on the final one. Yeah, now that we've got the recipe for success, so I'll just get this one and unload this trailer, and then we'll be back when we're on the final pass, and then we'll start to think about what we're going to do with our harvest, because we don't need the money at the moment, which is kind of weird. But okay, so we've had a little bit of a difficulty.
Damn red tractors.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I thought that would pull you off.
Yeah. I didn't. And you missed a bit as well.
Well, that was because some crazy tractor was zigzagging.
I don't believe you. The Major's a very solid, reliable tractor.
Alright, that's it.
Okay.
You're coming off of this now.
Are you sure? I seem to be well and truly
Sure you want to record this?
Yeah, we don't want to drive on the crops.
Here to get off the field.
Okay.
Right, here we go.
Okay, yeah. We didn't drive on the crops, folks. Honest, we didn't drive on the crops. Now I need to see if I can get this. This is the second time I've had to reconnect this trailer and it's... Ah, there we go, that's better. Okay. Okay, that's... Yeah, that was a bit of amusement. So you see, we do normally just kind of do stuff nice and easily on off screen. But when it goes funny, we like to make sure we come back for you guys, so... You've got your pipe in still, sir. Oh, wait. I'm weaving and zagging.
That's just what I'm talking about. I can't wait to watch this video and then I can make sure it wasn't me.
Yeah, you'll be commenting on it for sure, won't you? Despite all the other perfect passes that we've made. But there we go. Anyways.
That's why I said it was a mulligan.
Okay. Fair enough. Right, well we'll be back again shortly. And just for everybody's reference, this is how it actually works when I'm not steering all over the place. So I can do it. I can do it. Honest.
I thought you stopped recording.
I did stop recording. I'm just put it back on just so that I can prove to everyone that I'm not complete waster. So there we go. That one, I steered it correctly. Well done. Okay, so I think you're on the what should be one of the last passes, aren't you, Hitman?
Yep, down and back.
And I'm trying to cheat to make it more efficient to drop the grain. So I'm going at a side angle. But it doesn't seem... I still can't get back in time. I think it's obviously the capacity of the combine that's more at play than the capacity of the tipper.
Or the speed of the tractor.
Yeah, that too. Or maybe it's just the insanity of the combine driver. I think the tractor is perfectly okay.
He's Canadian, you know what they're like. Get all hopped up on bacon and Morton's coffee.
Yeah, well... I wasn't going to say anything, but now that you mention it...
Aw. The last two passes I had room for 7 and then 3 at the end of it. And this time I didn't make it.
Ah, well. Never mind. I mean, the worst news for you really is the fact that we can't do pigs. We might be able to do cows. We can possibly do sheep, but there are no pigs in this, so your bacon is...
Well, we'll just have to learn how to make cow bacon.
Cow bacon, yeah, okay.
That would be macon.
Macon, you mean like in Minecraft, like the Minotaurs make meat instead of beef?
I hadn't heard of the Minotaur, so I didn't really know what you guys were talking about.
Oh, so when we appeared on TeamSpeak and I was just saying, meef, you were just gonna, yeah, whatever.
I just thought it was some weird Britain thing.
Yeah, well. There's plenty of those. Hey, hey! We have one last strip.
So today I went to a farmer and I got a yellow beet, and it's grown in Europe for feeding animals.
All right.
So I'm actually looking at red fodder beets called red mammoth, and sugar beets, and sweet sorghum. Those 3 crops this year. I started a group that will eventually be a co-op, and we're looking to make ethanol fuel.
Ooh, very good.
So I took that beet and cut it up and checked the sugar level in it. So I can actually look at the juice in that through this refractometer and tell how much ethanol you can get out of it.
Yeah, and you're going to use the ethanol for fuel, yes?
Yes.
Okay, right. Because I mean, you keep talking about all these beers you're drinking, and
well, yeah. Well, I wouldn't have like wheat beer.
I'm just wondering if perhaps that's something to do with it wasn't my steering that landed the tractor in front of the combine. It might have been those beers. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm gonna switch on the beacon.
Yeah, you should switch on the beacon. We haven't seen the beacon.
Move and leaving the field. That's all done now.
We've talked about bacon. We haven't talked about beacon. Where are you? Where's the beacon view?
I'm hiding.
You're hiding.
You know, my name is in bright green right above me.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is
I think this is the only equipment we have with a beacon right now.
I think it is. Yeah. Hey. Beacon view. It's only got the little one on the back, but yeah.
And how do you turn the beacon on?
Well, you go home, don't you?
I go home for bacon.
You go home for bacon, and that's how you remember that you turn on the beacon view with the home key.
I will never ever forget it.
No, and I don't think Stocko will either. Okay, so I remember we had nothing in our silos to start with, so when we park up, we'll be able to have a little look through and see what our money situation is, and just confirm how much we've landed off of that field. So I'm not parking the trailer in the same spot that you parked it, because that was just craziness personified. But I am thinking that it needs to go somewhere undercover. I won't run you over, even though you were mean. Okay. There we go, that'll do. So I best put the Major away, otherwise I'll be in trouble. So he can go and talk to old Bessie.
So if my math is correct, we have, if we sold the barley right now, we'd make about 37,000.
Okay. Okay, so...
And that's at the mill. That's assuming I did the math properly.
Yeah, well... Math is... yeah. Math is good. So let's have a... So let's have a little quick look. Just looking to see kind of what we have in our silos. So finances, we didn't do any wage payments. I didn't press the H key to try and beep the horn, and we've got 51,000 barley. Well, 51,660. And there we go. So it's all good. So go ahead.
I guess our next purchases will be, we're gonna get a couple forage wagons. There's self-propel ones with this mod, so we're gonna try those out.
Yep. So we were talking about baling, or we were talking about foraging, and I think your preference first time around was to have a look at the forage wagons. So we're gonna get a couple of those.
From having cattle, so we may as well. I'll just sell this right here.
Yep. Okay. So right, I think.
Do you want to do that now or next episode?
I think we'll start that off next episode. I think we've got plenty of stuff for everyone this time, so we'll pick that up, and we'll probably do what we did this time and pick up from the shop and go from there.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, well, until next time, take care everyone. This has been Fadman.
And take care, this is Hitman.